So it's January, bit of a rainy day, but can't complain. The weather's been pretty mild for January. So here we are on the job site, and we'll show you around. I'll show you what you're going to be doing today. So we got some limbs on this pine tree here. We're going to take them off the roof. It's got quite a bit of broken limbs hanging down off the roof and stuff, and you see up there is a good broken limb. And we got this wisteria here. We're gonna try to do something with it. Try to get it out of the trees a little, because he's growing up all up into the tree there and choking out. So we'll climb that up nice and high and piece all that stuff out there. And then this guy here is gonna be fun. This is a uprooting pine tree. He's snagged up and hung up into this tree here. So what we'll do is we'll cut off anything we can from the ground with the power pruner, and the chainsaw will lighten it up a little bit. And then I'll probably shoot a rope up into this Douglas fir back here, and then anchor it off about halfway up. That way when I'm out there walking around in it, then it's not going to fall over with me in it. And then I will shoot a climb line up into this pine tree, and then that way I can be in that tree. So if this decides to break free of this for whatever reason while I'm climbing it, I can just swing over into that tree there, and then we'll just run up it and piece it out, chip it up, and then it's gonna be kind of fun because we're gonna top it 10 feet high and then turn it into a wildlife habitat tree. So that'd be kind of fun to be able to make it to where it looks like it's a snag. And then coming back here, we got a few limbs in the ground here we're going to chip up. We're going to chip that up there, cut it down. And then this apple tree we're going to top, try to do something with it. So this apple tree here, we definitely need to top it. One thing that I'm running into a lot lately, here, hold on, you got something on your face. Get that off your face. Better. One thing that I've been bumping into a lot lately is trees that have been pollarded. It's an old trimming practice, but I'm seeing it fresh every day. It's driving me nuts, because once you pollard a tree like that, it's game over for that tree. Basically, it's going to die. It's just a matter of time. It's going to die, and in the meantime, it's just going to be a garbage tree. You're going to top it, and it's, yeah, your customer feels like they got something, but you're doing them a disservice, because you've killed their tree, and then when you top it, it sends a hormone to resprout like crazy, and all those attachment points are very weak and are prone to break out. So like you can see in this tree here, someone came through and they did not take it to proper laterals. And by that I'm talking about is, we got this branch here that comes up, and then they just cut it straight off. I mean, they maybe left this little limb here, you know, but that's got to be a third of the diameter of this trunk here in order for it to be a right cut. But so what we see here is they've topped it, and then the hormone response is that it sends out a whole bunch of sprouts. Same with this guy up here, a whole bunch of sprouts. Those are never going to produce fruit. They're never going to be productive. So something like that, you're better off just taking it down here, make it one big cut. The tree will heal much better. Actually, sorry, the trees don't heal, they compartmentalize. It'll compartmentalize much better than one of those cuts up there that are just going to turn into a whole bunch of water sprouts. And you can see that the response that the tree had is that it just sent up a ton of these little water sprouts, they call them, and those are just so they can get some more sugar going. But and then there's a spot there where you have 2 water sprouts that grew up, but that wasn't pollarded. That was actually a proper cut, but the tree was left for too long without being trimmed again. Let's see if I can find another spot there where it was pollarded. Yeah, like right there, that was a pollarded cut and sprouted. And in the middle here we have 2 that were pollarded, so you might as well just take those out, you know. So the whole point is that you want to take off crossing limbs like that little pollarded guy, take him out, and we're going to try to turn this into a tree again. But here we go. See, you see this everywhere, these pollarded trees. This will never be right. It'll just never be right. All the growth will be on the outside, it'll just have a huge canopy of leaves, and then everything below will get shaded out. That's why you see all this moss and everything down here, because now it's not getting any sunlight because it's just too much growth. And all these spots here are just really weak attachment points and will rip out. As soon as they get any kind of weight on them, they're going to rip out. So it's worth the money to hire an arborist who knows what they're doing to trim it properly, so that you don't have these problems in the future, because that tree will never be right. You'll have to cut it down and start over again. Right, Dylan?
Right.
It's gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it.